Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to HP3. Shout out to Goddess V. Peace and positivity always. Thanks for liking the video. Hey, V. Okay, so let's just get in here. See what's going on. Man, it was so hot today. That heat be draining you, bro. Like, oh. Hey, MS. This is the kind of weather you just want to lay, spread out under the fan. Greetings. Oh, it's Saturday where you are. Where you at? Saturday afternoon? All right. As I break the day. Oh, you in New Zealand. Shout out to New Zealand. Hey. Okay. So I was breaking the deck and two cards stood out. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, but then the Sun came out in the upright after. So I feel like somebody is about to start getting through a rough patch. Like, it could have been family issues, money issues, just stability problems. I feel like the sun is starting to come out in your life right now, HP. Shout out to my high priestess and my high priest. I know y'all be in here. I love y'all too. Um, so the sun is starting to come out in your life. You're going to start to see a shift in the energy. Maybe even you might start to see happier people around you, or you may start to feel happy. Somebody may have been like just eating well, taking their vitamins. I just see somebody's vitality being restored. Um, okay, so let's get a good shuffle now. Try to rake the deck and the sun want to show up again. All right. The sun is not playing, dude. Look, bottom of the deck is the sun in the upright. I'm telling you, the sun is in the upright. Three of Swords in the upright. I'm telling you, somebody is going to like be bouncing back from some losses they were taking. Somebody is bouncing back from a heartbreak. I don't know, but if you're going through a tough time, just keep going. Go through it so you can get through it. Things are going to get better for you guys, okay? All right, let's see. Oh, shit. All right, gang. You got the Devil in the upright position with the Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody is severing all toxic connections in their life. They don't care what it is. If it's habits that are draining them, if it's people with the Two of Cups here, you're cutting it out. There's some type of toxicity that somebody was stuck to at one point, but it's breaking here with the Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be breaking up with somebody who just, you could just be like, man, this person is evil. Like, you separated from this, okay? Let's clarify this though, because I'm curious. Oh, that's right, Victoria. Thank you, Ben. Okay, what's the Devil and the Two of Cups in reverse, please? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody is beating an addiction. Somebody is beating something. Spirit is saying, like, Don't worry about these toxic individuals or things. Like, your worry about something is coming to an end, something that's been heavy on you. Because the devil card is a major arcana. This is a very heavy energy, but there's a separation taking place. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like something can't keep you down anymore. Good. All right, let's see here. See, Eight of Cups in the upright position. Yeah, gang. This your exit. You are out of there. Whatever's been holding you back, I don't know. It seemed like lately y'all readings have been like so light, like feeling like you've really just been doing the work and separating from stuff. It's like, do y'all even need a reading? Because for the past week or so, y'all readings have really been showing you guys like getting back up, dusting yourself off, walking away from things, cutting ties with toxicity or toxic people. It's like, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's like your progress is showing. Okay, so if you feel like you haven't been doing the right thing, it looks like you're on the right track here. All right, let's see. You guys are really walking away from stuff. You got the Two of Swords in the upright position. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like somebody could be stuck in their head about like, does this person really care? Do they not? Unfortunately, the Chariot in reverse, major arcana, is a no. And I feel like intuitively you know that. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups in reverse. I just feel like nobody can really hurt your feelings anymore, okay? Like, I also feel like you can spot like a player or somebody who's not serious, like from a mile away. But ultimately, I'm really feeling like somebody has gotten to this space. And it's not a numbness, it's more of like somebody just being in this energy like you can't hurt me no more. Like somebody with the Three of Swords here, somebody is like, look, I've lost so much. I've lost people I love. I've lost things that I loved. I've lost so much. Like, you can't hurt me. You can't hurt my feelings with the Four of Cups. Mm-hmm. Like, you just can't hurt me. All right, let's see. What's this Four of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit? The King of Wands in reverse. This is a court card, so this is somebody else. I think, is this the first court card we have out? Oh no, the Knight of Cups in reverse was. With the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like at one point you could have held somebody on a pedestal. You could have like really thought somebody was like a stand-up person. But I feel like as you started to step more into your power, the Emperor in the upright position, you started to see that this person don't even um, see loyalty the same way you see loyalty. I feel like too, you guys are really keen now at picking up on the red flags in people. Like, if you around somebody and they don't move with integrity, I feel like some of you guys are like, it's if you're around someone and they just like a nasty person to other people, but they try to be kind to you, I feel like that's a turn off. Whether it be romantic or platonic, it's like you may cut someone off just based on how you see them treating others. Because this King of Wands in reverse doesn't treat people too well. Like if you see somebody being mean spirited to somebody else, you might be like, ugh, I don't even want to be around you if you're going to treat somebody else that way. Like stuff like that is like very telling to you now. You know? What do we have for the HPs? Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Swords. Some of you guys could be having some type of brain fog here. Um, Try not to overthink. It seems like there's some overthinking going on. Yeah, MS, it is. It seems like some of you guys overthink sometimes, okay? Or you could be overthinking about some type of get together you might be going to. Somebody has an interview that's going to be coming up. If you don't know it, I'm telling you right now, somebody's going to have some type of interview that they're going to be going to. Don't overthink it, okay? You have the Three of Pentacles in the upright position with the Knight of Wands. Just go, if you do have an interview, just go there and be your intelligent self. King of Swords in the upright. I feel like you might even get the position. Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like you ain't even gonna have to fight. Like you have the intelligence, the smarts, the know it all here. So don't overthink it, because you might, trip over your words or something. But I don't really see that happening. I just see like somebody being like, overthinking it. But at the bottom of the deck, you have the strength in the upright position. So it's like you're a strong candidate for something. With the Three of Pentacles here, yeah, it's like the strength card comes out with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is like you walking away with as a job well done. Like you on your way back. You got the bag, or you got the gig, or you got something of value. You're going to be receiving something of value. So don't overthink it, okay? With the Three of Pentacles and this King of Swords, is telling me like somebody's, like while you're talking, whoever you're talking to and showing your knowledge or your skill set, they can be like, yo, this person is really intelligent. Yo, this person has what it takes. So I wouldn't even trip if I was you. Okay, and then, if it's not for you, it's just not for you. But there's something for you here, and it looks promising with the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Let's see. Three of Cups in the upright position with the King of Cups. I'm telling you, something to celebrate is gonna happen. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Look, gang, something very fortunate is coming in for you. Okay, it's gonna be a cause for celebration. Somebody might have a situation where they cry tears of joy. All right, you already know the fuckery gotta commence every now and again. Okay, in other news, somebody misses you, and I know you don't want to hear this, gang, but I gotta tell you what I see. Page of Cups in reverse, right? Somebody misses you, but like, I really don't understand this person's emotions, and I don't think they understand them either, okay? Page of Swords in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. Um, Somebody don't understand like how they may feel about you, but one thing's for sure, whoever this person is, Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Swords in the upright, they see you are not fucked up. They see you not down bad. Okay? With the Queen of Swords, they're seeing you, you're being viewed as someone who's got like tough boundaries up right now. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like people feel like you got boundaries and now they feel left out. I feel like at one time you could have felt left out and now you don't anymore. And people are seeing this. Like, you ever heard people say, what's that term people would say? Something like, I know y'all know, something like, you can't leave somebody out in the cold and then get mad when they get warm somewhere else. Something like that. That's what I'm hearing. And I feel like this Page of Cups, Page of Swords energy, this was somebody who was like really immature, emotionally immature. And they could have felt like if they, with the Page of Swords in reverse, if they pretend like they didn't see you, even though they was watching, stalking the whole time, they still are now. But somebody felt like, you know, if I pretend like I don't love HPs, if I pretend like I don't see them, then they gonna come towards me. You know, so I'm gonna make them feel left out. What being say? I'm gonna make them feel left out. But that's not what happened. With the Queen of Swords in the upright, it actually made you grow strength. It actually made you wiser. It actually helped you assert better boundaries. And you don't feel left out anymore. And I feel like that's why I always tell you, like, if people ghost you, just thank your guardian angels. Be like, thank you. Because that means that you being protected from something. Okay? So if you feel like somebody ghosts you, that's all the closure you need. Your guardian angels are with you from birth. So it's their job to protect you at all costs. Okay? So don't worry about it. But I feel like whoever did ghost you, Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords, like now they in they feelings, you know. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean? Let's clarify this real quick, cause y'all are not worried about it. What's the Page of Swords, Page of Cups, please? Eight of Wands. See, now they want to talk. Now they want to speak up. Now they want to come towards you. Now they want to make moves. And it shouldn't take for you to like be pushed away for somebody to realize your value. It shouldn't, and not even realize your value. I want to strike that from the record. It shouldn't take somebody pushing you away for them to be like, oh, now I want to go over there because now they're not paying attention to me. Like some people get off on that. Like, I'm going to push them away, see if they come towards me. And now that you're not, now this person want to rush towards you with the Eight of Wands. What is this? Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, your heart's not broken. Like at the top of the reading, Spirit was saying you guys are going to be mending you know, the losses you took, the heartache you felt. Um, okay? After tarot, Five of Cups. Yeah, you don't have any regrets at this time. You don't feel a loss anymore. Maybe when this happened to you at the time you felt like a loss, but now you're like, I feel like you all good. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I'm tapping into your energy, it's just like it's like a lot of shit that y'all don't care about. Like it's like a quietness, a stillness. And I feel like with the Page of Swords energy, you could have people wondering like, why are you so still? Why are you so like with the King of Cups in the upright? Why are you so emotionally stoic and solid right now? Like somebody could be wondering that. Like, why aren't you wilding out? Why aren't you being overly emotional? Like somebody is wondering. So that's why they want to come close to you. But I want to ask, why do they want to come close to you? Like what are their intentions? Let's get y'all deck. What are their intentions coming towards the HP? Page of Pentacles? They want to give you something? Oh shit. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups and the upright. They want to reconcile. The Ace of Cups can talk about reconciliation. And with the Page of Pentacles, they might want to give you like a gift or give you some money or some shit. Like, I don't know, gang. Um, you have the High Priestess in the upright position with the Six of Swords in the upright position. Some of you guys may not accept this offer and you might just like move forward with the Six of Swords. Yeah. This on the Six of Swords, their back is turned. And I feel like too with the Page of Pentacles, you could feel like, and I don't feel like this is cocky on your end. I just feel like you feel like your love and your attention can't be bought and they can't afford you anyway. Because the High Priestess is going to look at this page like, man, you got to come smarter than that. You got to come harder than that. Even if you was going to forgive this person, this is like somebody stealing like 10 grand from you and then coming and giving you like $5. So it's like the offense was greater than what this offer is gonna be. Bottom of the deck is the Tower and the upright. So this gift could be attached to a tower moment. Mm, avoid it. Don't take it. Don't take this. You have the King of Pentacles in the upright. This is why you feel like that. You could intuitively know that by turning down this offer, something bigger is gonna come in, but it's gonna be more solid as the King of Pentacles, more long lasting, a better investment. hmm And the Tower is telling me that with the Six of Swords and the High Priestess and the upright, like when you do finally move forward and step out, like it's gonna shock a lot of people around you. A lot of these pages, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, it's gonna shock these people because you're coming out in some kind of way. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit in the reverse. So you're about to show up in some kind of way. But when you show up, you're going to be looking like the High Priestess, Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. Very solid, very grounded. You do have the Emperor in the upright here and the Sun. If the Hierophant comes out, we know something. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this like somebody who didn't value your love coming back all of a sudden like, let's get married or some shit with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Like somebody coming back around like, let's get married, but it's a tower, honey. It's a tower. Let's clarify this tower, because this is what this person is trying to distract you. They're trying to distract you with this Page of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups, so you don't see the tower. What's the tower? Because I feel like the tower is something that's going on with them. What's the tower, please? Damn, the tower is 10 of Cups. They could have a whole family already. Oh no, honey. Oh no. That could be what they hiding. They could be trying to get away from their family and come towards you. But if they do, everything that's destructive going on in their life is coming to your doorstep. So if they owe a gang of child support, or if they in a gang of financial debt, or they have a sickness, an illness, or something about them, all of that, if they got ex drama, co-parenting drama, whatever, all of that is coming with it, with this 10 of Cups. It's like somebody that's down bad offers to like pay something for you or give you something, and then they just low key like try to move in your house or some shit. And then it'll be like, well, I helped you pay your light bill. I don't know. All right, let's see. What do we have for the High Priestess? High Priest. Wow. Gang. Look what you guys got. The 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck is the Star. I asked what we got for you. This looks like healing. Okay. You shining. You already got the sun out here. You independent. You're gonna be able to take good care of yourself. But this is just confirmation that you have been doing the work. The 9 of Pentacles is right after the 8. That's that work showing up in your life, in your physical life, with the 9 of Pentacles. And then the Star. That's the spiritual work you've been doing, the healing process you've been allowing yourself to go through. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah. You've been showing and proving out here. You ain't just talking about it, you being about it. That's why I kept saying it's real quiet. I don't feel like somebody is like, well, I'm healing, well, I'm doing this. I'm like, I feel like somebody just doing it. Like, that's why it feels so quiet and so still. Because it's like you actually doing the work. And when you doing it, you don't really have time to really be talking about it too much. You know? Bottom of the deck here is the 5 of Swords in the upright. What's this? What is this 5 of Swords energy for the HPs? Page of Wands. You're not sticking around to find out. This is like if you heard something, no, you didn't. If you saw something, no, you didn't. Now, right behind it is the Hierophant in reverse. And I told you if the Hierophant come out, we know something. Okay, so whoever is in this Page of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, they've been speaking ill on you. You need to do some incantation around your name. So whenever somebody be speaking ill on your name, you decide the consequences, okay? Because I feel like somebody has your name in some ugly spiritual shit, okay? Um, if the Four of Swords comes out, that's really gonna confirm that stillness that I keep picking up from you. But you have the Empress in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So somebody is really somebody could be very jealous of your spiritual nature or your beauty, or somebody feels like you shouldn't be able to be spiritual and beautiful, or you shouldn't be able to be spiritual and have luxury and comfort. Like, this is how somebody feels. And I was picking up on that, but I wanted to wait to see if the Hierophant came out in reverse, okay? Because you know people feel like that. Like, if you spiritual, you can't be beautiful, or you can't want comfort and luxury. No, that's not true. We're gonna put this shit. Put this over here. Yeah, and you're stepping into good fortune with the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. You are going to have luxury. You are going to have comfort. The Nine of Pentacles talks about that luxury that you create for yourself, that independence. You can stand on your own. You know what I mean? You're going to have that. But it's like you also, with the Star, you're in the High Priestess here in the upright, you also have your spiritual side too. And you could just have people, onlookers with the Page of Swords, who just feel like it's not possible, or with the Empress in reverse, they may not feel like it's not possible. They just may envy that. But with the Five of Swords and the Page of Wands here, the Page of Wands back is turned to this Five of Swords. So it's like you're not sticking around to find out why people have such contentious minds, okay? That's not what you're about to do. You are like, okay, whatever. They're going to feel the way they feel. The journey continues, okay? Period. Bottom of the deck, Four Swords in the upright. That's the stillness that I keep picking up. The peace of mind, the rest, the recuperation. Some of you guys are finally allowing yourself to rest. Some of you guys are getting out of survival mode and just allowing yourself to have peace of mind. Okay? And I feel like that's the best medicine. Shit, nothing's wealthier than peace of mind. Let's see. All right. You got the Two of Wands in reverse here. I feel like, honestly, I feel like some of you guys, because the Nine of Pentacles is crowning this Two of Wands in reverse here on my table. It's like some of you guys don't mind being single. Some of you guys, it's like if you get into a relationship, you cool. But if you're not in a relationship, you still cool. I feel like some of you guys don't mind like being in the Nine of Pentacles, just taking care of yourself, having the comforts around you with the Queen of Pentacles. That's the comforts of your environment, the things you worked hard for. It's like you're not tripping on a relationship. You're not tripping on like if you're gonna be with somebody. But I don't feel like it's out of bitterness. I really don't. I feel like it's just out of like I'm with the Nine of Pentacles coming out with the Star. I feel like you've gotten so comfortable in your own energy, just feeling your own energy, learning yourself, building yourself up, that you realize like you good with or without anybody. And if someone's with you, it's not because you need them, it's because you want them there. And with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's like you have peace of mind around that. But I don't feel like it's bitter because the Queen of Swords is in the upright. It's just better boundaries for yourself. You've learned a lot, you've done a lot of self work. So the energy about you is changing. You know what I mean? But I do feel like you're open to companionship, but with the Two of Wands in reverse, it can't be somebody coming in like half-assing or trying to get more from you than they're giving to you. Because Spirit is about to set somebody up to the space where they're like, look, I can take care of myself with or without you. If we gonna do this, let's do this. And even with the Three of Cups, if it's friendships, it's like, look, I'm a hermit anyway. If you're gonna be in my life, no drama. With the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords, it's like anybody that even comes and starts acting like they about to bring drama in your life, you're just you're okay with stepping back without it being a fight, without it being an argument. There's a very peaceful vibe um, that I'm just picking up on you tonight. You know. Okay, let's see. Um, let's clarify. Oh, we did already. Okay, let's. Oh, that's what I want to clarify. Let's clarify the Hierophant in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Okay. I know that's right, Ben. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. With the World in reverse, you've ended cycles of letting things break you. You've ended the cycles of feeling broken by everything. Like, but I just feel like you could be a little bit misunderstood. But as long as you understand you, who cares what if other people don't? I mean, you've broken so many cycles of loss and heartache and pain. I mean, where how else can you be at this point? Acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. It is what it is. So even if somebody is saying bad prayers against you, bottom of the deck, wow, second time tonight, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. You like, motherfuckers' opinions don't pay your bills, okay? So, you know, and I just feel like with the Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, it's just really young-minded, emotionally immature people that could have been in that kind of vibe with you, but it's like you already know who the enemy is. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright is coming out with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Good. I feel like you build yourself up. Even in the presence of enemies, you still build yourself up. I feel like you stepping into this not Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy really revealed to you who your open enemies were. It's like you go from the Nine of Pentacles, then at the bottom of the deck, the other deck, it was the Nine of Pentacles. Now it's the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles again. It's like the more and more you started to build yourself up, the more and more you started to see who or what the enemy was around you. Some of you guys could have saw that the enemy could have been self-sabotaging thoughts or actions. Some of you guys could have seen that the enemy was people that, you just associated yourself with. Nonetheless, it's been revealed to you. And I feel like even in the presence of the enemy, you were still working on yourself, still building yourself up. And with the Five of Swords, people were trying to distract you from that. That was what they wanted. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, was for you to stop working on yourself. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, so you couldn't reap the benefits. But that's not what happened. Ashe, Ace of Pentacles in the upright, and I almost called the Queen of Pentacles the Ace of Pentacles. Period. And that's why you're not accepting this Page of Pentacles. Because remember, the High Priestess saw that there was a bigger offer on the table. But that offer turns into a reward from God with the Ace of Pentacles because you didn't accept lowball stuff, imbalanced things. Now you're getting something from the big dog. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups, yeah, in the upright position. I'm telling you. Job well done, HB. Somebody said, because, bitch, I was fighting for my life. Ten of Swords. Somebody said, bitch, I was fighting for my life out here. Well, you're about to step into a timeline of abundance and wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Even if you're giving that to yourself as the Nine of Pentacles, I mean, you still getting it. And sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, bro. I know I have a dark sense of humor because I laugh at the craziest shit, but like, you gotta laugh at some shit, man, so you can keep going. You gotta just laugh it off sometimes, because you're making it out of there. That's what this reason to celebrate is with the Three of Cups in the upright, the Sun, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, Yeah. Because with the Ten of Swords, somebody's like, I'm getting back. I thought the weapons were formed, but they ain't prospering. Spirit, it look like they a little prospering. Nah, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Yeah, confirmation. Five of Wands in reverse. The weapons are not prospering, but with the Five of Swords here, they were formed. Trust me. But with the star, although the star does represent healing, it also talks about that hope, that faith. And so, that's why you're being rewarded with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. It could have felt like they was prospering. But you're going to be all right. Okay, let's move some of this around. Okay, perfect. Now it's neat. What do we have for the HPV spirit? Okay, so there's going to be a bit of a detour. Okay, but it's a good detour. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse with the World in the upright. So I feel like if it has not been, okay, if it's not about to be a detour, there was a detour. And whatever this detour is or was, it's all happening to put you in alignment with the World in the upright, to a better cycle, to better things. So this could also, the world could also represent some type of travel. There could have been a delay in some type of travel because something wasn't in alignment. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you have the Empress clarifying its energy. Yeah, there was a delay, but the delay, I'm really hearing Taurus. Taurus, you could have had a delay. Okay, you could have had a delay in travel, but it had to happen. You could have had a delay in some type of cycle continuing, but it all happened so that you could become the Empress, so that you could heal, so that you could bounce back, so you could be in an energy of wellness. So, yeah, but it doesn't just have to be Taurus, but I just spirit just said Taurus, okay? Let's see here. Ashe, you have the Justice in the upright position. So, yes, baby, yes. Gang, whatever delay happened in your life, it was for your protection. You weren't meant to go somewhere. I'm feeling past tense energy. You wasn't meant to be in a space. You wasn't meant to communicate with a certain, hey AV. You wasn't meant to communicate with certain energies. Like you had a delay, but it was not a no. It was a pause while things were cleared up with the Justice in the upright in your favor, World in the upright. So if you do find something being delayed, don't get upset. Okay? I told you your guardian angels are gonna protect you at all costs. So this is a minor delay, minor, trust me, because these are all three major arcanas. This Eight of Wands is nothing to the World in the upright. So it was a minor setback, a minor delay. But things are gonna start to move forward again. Something's gonna be turning out the way you want it to turn out. Thank God for this delay. Yep. Let's see here. Confirmation. The strength. I told you they're gonna protect you at all costs. Look at how she hugging this lion. Hmm. Bottom of the damn deck. Wheel of Fortune in the upright twice tonight. This delay, I'm telling you, you're gonna see something positive come from this. This is a very fortunate cycle you about to step into, gang. It's gonna be like a whirlwind. It's gonna be like a downpour of blessings. It is. You can feel it. Hmm. Yeah. Claim it. Yeah. I love this reading for y'all. telling you, something good is coming in. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Justice in the upright. The Strength in the upright twice. The Sun. Six of Swords. High Priestess in the upright. King of Pentacles in the upright. Star in the upright. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a lot of pentacle energy. You got a lot of yellow out here. I feel like maybe your solar plexus is being reignited. You could be feeling more creative, more outgoing, just more excited about this next part of your journey. Good, good. I'm glad. Okay, let's see here. Four of Swords in reverse. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. With the Four of Pentacles in the upright, you've held back long enough. It's time to get up. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman in reverse. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah. This is the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position here. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yep. You're unstuck. Because the Hangman can be a very stuck position. It's like you in limbo constantly. It's always a delay. No. I feel like with this Six of Cups in reverse, something from the past has been released from you. Because the Six of Cups in reverse came out with the Eight of Swords. Could have been some type of baneful work with the Magician in reverse. Some of you guys could be getting unstuck from something like that. This shit could have had you in hermit mode for a long ass time. That's what somebody wanted. Because with the Magician in reverse, if this was some type of work that was done on you, the work was to keep you ostracized, secluded from the world, to never have any new cycles, to never move forward in life, to never be able to take care of yourself. That was the work. For you to always have false starts in love and relationships and stuff like that, that was the work. And it don't even have to be by somebody like doing magical work. It could be somebody's negative thoughts of you. With the Six of Cups, this is like you break up with somebody and they hold a grudge forever. And they constantly saying like, oh, I hope they never find love. Or I hope they never get money. And if it wasn't a relationship, it could have been a friendship. With the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. But that was the goal. The goal was for you to give up. The goal was for you to never find love again. The goal was for you to never show who you are. Be strong. Step out. Get unstuck. That was the goal. But clearly we could see the top of the reading shows that that's not your story. It's not your story. And to be quite frank, at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Hermit in the upright position here with the Queen of Wands. People don't even know who you are anymore. They don't even know who you are anymore. They can't even approach you the way they used to. They don't even know you anymore. You're going to have to reintroduce yourself. With the Star and the Nine of Pentacles, people going to have to relearn you. You're going to have to reintroduce yourself to people. And at this point in the game, with the Queen of Wands and the Hermit, can't nobody tell you about you. You've been sitting with you long enough. Can't nobody tell you who you are. Greetings, Shamika. Can't nobody tell you who you are. And And even if they are trying to spy on you through divination with this magician in reverse, it ain't coming up clear. Motherfuckers could have thought they had you figured out. You have the judgment card coming out in the upright position. I think not. I'm telling you, you don't have to reintroduce yourself to people. This is your grand re-entry to your life. Right here, right now. This is your grand re-entry into your life. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords. But now you coming back with more clarity, more focus, more knowledge. Knowledge itself. That's why I'm telling you. Can't nobody tell you about you. They wasn't with you. You was the hermit. You was the Nine of Pentacles. You was doing it on your own with the star in the upright. Can't nobody tell you about you at this point. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, they don't even have the emotional or mental capacity to even understand who you are at this point. And they never did. Some of you guys learned your lesson by stooping to people's level and or making yourself small enough to be around small minds. Small minds can't comprehend you. The High Priestess is in the upright position. And since they can't comprehend you, they try to box you in or label you. No. What do you believe? Everything. What don't you believe? Everything. They don't, you know what I mean? All right, let's see. And see, the Hermit, he's standing here with his staff and his lantern. You went through the dark night of the soul on your own. You fought yourself up out of that shit. Nobody wasn't with you. Let me show you. Lovers in reverse. Nobody wasn't with you during this dark night of the soul. They turned their backs on you, but that's okay. That's okay. You started talking all this spiritual shit. You started talking about healing and shit, and motherfuckers got ghost. It was like, I don't got time for this. But Spirit is saying that they actually envy your ability to heal yourself, your ability to get the work done. They actually envy your ability to sit with yourself and figure out what the fuck's going on so you can heal it. They actually are envious of the fact that you have good judgment. That you're not out here making reckless decisions. What's this Magician in reverse, please? Their intentions. The Magician in reverse intentions was to fuck up your finances. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Chariot in reverse. Even put you in some type of car accident. Even put you in some type of immobile space where you can't get around. Or where you don't have the money to get around. That's what this Magician, I'm telling you, that's what they was intending. For you to get stuck. Be financially stuck. Be physically stuck. To lose your momentum. To lose your vigor. Spirit said they also wanted you to be turned off. Like by the opposite sex or whatever your sexual preference is. They wanted you to lose desire for that as well. What is this? Three of Cups in reverse. This Magician in reverse. was either somebody you used to be around or somebody you used to be around um, contracted this magician in reverse to do this to you. It has to be somebody from your past. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody you left in the past. Confirmation, the Hierophant in the upright. Yeah. Yep. Telling you, if you ever one telltale sign is if you friends with somebody or associates with somebody, and you notice like they go through a breakup with somebody or end a friendship with somebody, and they're hell bent on destroying that person, you better be mindful because you might be next. You will be next. Three of Cups in reverse. This is unfaithfulness, disloyalty. Somebody feel like you left them in the past and they made it their sole mission to try to destroy you or pay somebody to destroy you. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse, major arcana. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, but it didn't work. Somebody you don't trust watch the same readings you watch too. What is this? Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like you don't have no emotions towards whoever this magician in reverse is or whoever contracted this person. You don't have no emotions for this person. That's why they're doing it. Somebody's upset that you don't care about them. But with the Six of Cups in reverse, you did care for them at one point. But you could have saw some inconsistencies in their energy. And with the Hierophant in the upright and the Judgment in the upright, you were instinctively and intuitively and spiritually led away from them so that you can breathe. Like how he's blowing into this trumpet, awakening these souls here. You could have been around somebody that was like a soul snatcher or like a spirit killer, a buzz killer, or something like that. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers in reverse again. Yeah. With the Temperance in reverse, you could have been around somebody that was a spiritual vampire. Like they drained you. Connecting to them drained you of your spiritual energy. Connecting to them kept you in balance. Like whenever you was around this person, you just felt scattered and imbalanced or disorganized, dropping stuff, rushing, like you, because the Temperance in reverse, this is a very impatient spirit. So it's like you could have been around a lot of impatient spirits, and when you get around impatient spirits, it can aggravate your peace. Just like your peace can aggravate their, bullshit, their shit can aggravate your peace to where it's like, okay, I gotta hurry up and get away from this person with the Lovers in reverse. Like, oh my God. Like, every time I get around this person, I'm scattered, I'm rushing, I'm dropping stuff, I'm overthinking, over moving, I'm too charged up and too drained at the same time. And you had to get away from them. And you knew that. Spirit gave you that message. With the trumpet being blown and the Hierophant, the Spirit told you that. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in the upright, and they assist you in getting away from this type of energy. Let's see. You have the temperance in the upright position. Now you back balance. Soon as I feel like as soon as you get away from this scattered energy, soon as you get away from it, it's like you get back in balance. And see, that's another thing. And people don't respect this. When you are highly intuitive and highly tapped into energy, sometimes you just want to get away from people. It don't even have nothing to do with like being mad at nobody or nothing like that. You just want to escape away from people to feel your own energy, to balance your own chakras, to balance your own shit out. And selfish people will be like, okay, well, you can still do that when you're around me. No, you can't. No, you can't. When you are highly tapped in, you need solitude. The hermit is crowning this temperance. That's where you get your peace. That's where you recharge. And I feel like with the Six of Cups in reverse, even from young, you could have been very discerning and didn't know that it was the energy. You just knew like you just didn't want to play with them, or you just wanted to be in the little corner by yourself doing something. Like you could have always been that way, very selective, very, you know what I'm saying, to yourself, because and everybody don't feel this. Everybody don't go through this. There's people who constantly need people around them to feel charged up. And then there's people who need lots of alone time, silence, not always texting, talking, da 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 da. Like, you know what I mean? There's people who need that. And so with the temperance and the upright, you're gonna get to this point, and I already feel like you possibly are there, where you have like a what they call it, a social meter, like where you can, okay, I'm gonna be here for about an hour and then I'm out. Like you now know how to balance it. Like people know that when you show up, you probably ain't gonna be there that long. Or people know like you you know, it's gonna start to become very clear. You know what I'm saying? That you're balancing that out. Because you know she has one foot in the water, one foot on land. So it's like you're balancing that spiritual and the physical world, but at the same time, you know that, okay, I got to get away from y'all motherfuckers so I can go sit with myself and heal. And then you come back out refreshed. But I feel like it could cause a problem when Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. If you get around people who feel needy and clingy and are easily they are easily to feel abandoned by that, you can create frenemies that way. Even if you explain to them till you blue in the face that you have to recharge a different way than them, people may still be upset with you for that. You got a lot of people, and I have to tell you, HB, you have a lot of people feeling left out in the cold. Damn, as soon as I picked this card up, right behind it was the devil. I'm telling you, people be mad at you, like fumingly obsessed with that energy about you. I feel like people might get attached to you way too fast and it becomes obsessive. And they become like dependent on your energy, or they want to possess it with the devil. Like they want to, with the pentacles can represent money, energy, whatever. They become obsessive with it. Okay, like somebody could be like addicted to your energy, or like addicted to, like, it's weird, like addicted to making you feel bad for leaving them to deal with their own shit. Because in the Five of Pentacles in the After Tarot, this person right here, they're no longer stuck with the two wounded people. They're like, okay, let me put my bag on and go somewhere else. So you can have people who are like obsessed and angry and fuming that you decided to like get away from only people who want to exist within their wounds 24/7. You could have been like the one that's like, okay, we can't just sit in this 24/7. And I feel like it's become very, somebody's energy towards you for doing that is very toxic. Somebody really feels like you left them out in the cold and they are angry about it, like fuming. They're obsessed. I'm telling you, it's you left somebody out. Three of Pentacles in reverse. You either you left somebody out or you left. One or the other. Disassociated, cut ties, whatever it is. You didn't. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab me something to drink real quick. But you know something, gang? It's not your responsibility to stay stuck to someone who is toxic and doesn't want to heal. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes what I learned is that when people are like that, sometimes they don't even know they like that. Not like giving them an excuse, because y'all already know I'm not even like that. But what I'm saying is like with the Seven of Cups, they could literally just be like that. Like that's how they were conditioned to emote, to deal with people, to be in certain relationships. That's just like how they think things are supposed to go. And it could be a shock to their conditioning when you don't operate like that. When you don't accept that, it can really be a shock to people. Because they're like, okay, why they not playing my game? Why they not staying in victimhood like me? Like, why are they not cool with the shit I'm cool with? And that can really like be a culture shock for motherfuckers. If they grew up thinking that toxicity was cute, when they run into somebody who not with the gossip, the drama, you become the problem. Then now you the topic of gossip because you don't want to gossip. You don't want to be messy. You don't want to be frenemies. You don't want to be fake. You become the topic of the problem. But you was gonna be the problem anyway. I'm telling you, it's just how long you stay in something. You was gonna all people who always got a problem are waiting to make you their next problem. That's why you gotta be mindful of that shit. If somebody, yeah, look, I didn't even see this. It was stuck to the back of the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands in the upright, the Wounded Warrior. Yeah, it's like you've been through too much, but you still got some fight left in you. So that's why you're leaving. You're not gonna stay stuck here, and with them, you still got some fight left in you. You're like, while I still got this energy, I'm gonna push. All right, let's see here. 3 of Wands in the upright position. Your ships are coming in. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups in the upright position. I'm telling you, happiness is like right in front of you, literally, right in front of you. Somebody been like, I've been building and creating my own happiness. It's right here in front of you. I feel like better days are ahead. You won't have to feel so tense. You won't have to work as hard. Mm-hmm. And with you not having any regrets, I feel like for some of you, it's like you don't just sit around thinking about like all the people who should have treated you better. Because when you up, you gon' I don't even feel like for some of you you may, but for some of the people I'm picking up on, they don't even sit up and think about that 24/7. They thinking about how they're gonna create the future they want, the retirement that they want, longevity with the Ten of Cups here. and the Three of Wands. Because if you sit around all day making your wins be about other people, you'll make your losses about other people too, and then it won't even be them. I feel like somebody is going to get to this place where it's like everything they do with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is going to be about like self fortitude, really lining themselves up for a better future. Because if you think motherfuckers abandon you now, wait till you old and you need them. Like motherfuckers are gonna start really thinking with the Ten of Pentacles about, and the Ten of Cups, I mean, about longevity. So they could be comfort in their golden years. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers sit around spending too much time on trying to bounce back to prove to other people. My collective is proving to themselves at this point here. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor and the upright at the bottom of the deck. And don't let no enemies back into your life, or don't let, you know what I'm saying, any opposing forces back into your life just so that they can see you doing better. Don't do that. Don't squander away your blessings like that. Don't make your blessings about nobody. Make them about the work you've done, what you earn, what you deserve, your connection to the Most High, and how you getting things done. Fuck everybody else. Fuck all these people who turn their back on you, and then, you know, because the motherfuckers turn their back on you, then turn back to watch. Fuck them. Make all your wins about you. Make your acceptance speeches about you. Not about, oh, because they had did me. Fuck how they did you. You doing right by you. Make that shit about you. Make all your wins about you. Give thanks to the people who held you up and gave you encouragement. And you know what I'm saying? But don't dedicate your wins to your haters and these lost ass weak spirits. Fuck that. Don't give them that much credit. All they want is attention and a response anyway. Death in the upright position with the Seven of Pentacles. You've worked really hard on this transformation, and you going into it knowing that you've done the work. Like I said with the Hermit, nobody was with you during your dark night of the soul. And you pulled yourself up out of it. Y'all remember that meme where like somebody was like, it's like a big giant square like ditch, and somebody's inside of it and trying to get out, you know, but it's really tall, too tall for them to get out of. And then there's somebody else at the top of it, and they're laying on the thing with their arm down, acting like they're trying to reach them. And whole time it's a ladder long enough to get the person out right next to them. And at the top of the meme it says, sometimes people only pretend like they're trying to help you. So, you know, you're going to have to do it for yourself sometimes. Just grind, just push, just keep going with the Nine of Wands. Because sometimes, even if you know you got the security of somebody being there for you, you still got to just keep that drive. Because sometimes people will act like they supporting you, or act like they trying to help you, or act like they there for you. And whole time they holding back the very resource or the very thing that they know that can help you get out of a stuck space. So with the Seven of Pentacles and the Death card in the upright, it's like you're going to help yourself through this next transition. You've done the work to get yourself moving again. You know what I'm saying? Give thanks to anybody that's been there. If you told them privately, publicly, whatever, they know. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in reverse, those are the people that's acting like they trying to help you, acting like they supporting you, but that's not the truth. All right, let's move forward. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands in reverse, holding back the very tool that can help you. But that's okay, because God got you with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, with the Judgment in the upright. Okay, let's move forward. Let's look at the attributes. All right. Okay. Bam, that's crazy. That's crazy. Um, you guys got Monk Nun in reverse though. Shadow attribute. Negative judgment of the physical world. Excess piety. Mm-hmm. With prostitute in reverse. Shadow attribute. Places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Wow. So with monk, nun, and prostitute in reverse, it's like somebody be like, somebody places like physical things over the spiritual. Or they like to lead with their material things as opposed to being secure in who they are. Mhm. And somebody is way like somebody too spiritual. Like, hear me out. Somebody too spiritual to the point where like they can't just enjoy like the mundane without like judging it or picking it apart. Like somebody that's in like constant repentance to the point where like they don't laugh, they don't dance, they don't sing, they don't, it's just 24/7 that shit. That's why it says excessive piety. It's like somebody just overdo it. to the point where they'll look at somebody else who's extremely spiritual too, but that's enjoying their life and not being so judgmental about the physical world and how people show up in the physical world. They'll look at that person with extreme judgment. Like, oh, you supposed to be on your spiritual shit 24/7. No breaks, no enjoyment, no laughter, no leisure. They'll judge somebody harshly for that. So these are two extremes with the monk, nun in reverse and prostitute in reverse. These are two extremes. Somebody like this could have like some deep rooted like kinks or fantasies or some shit like that because they always trying to be so perfect. Like some 50 Shades of Grey type shit. Because they always just, and don't get me wrong, I love spirit, you know I do. But somebody needs to not be so judgmental of the physical world. Like, it's okay to take a break and just enjoy your human existence. And then somebody on the other end overindulges in it. Like, so these are two extremes. So somebody needs to find like a medium. Because somebody could, it could turn out too much of anything is poison. So it's like too much of this monk nun energy with it being in the shadow attribute is like you could really put yourself into like a spiritual psychosis like that, or you could really become the negative energy in the room like that. Like you go to they invite you to a birthday party or a cookout or just a casual gathering, and you come there and you're judging the room because everybody is in party mode. People who know how to indulge in the physical world and in the spiritual world and keep a healthy balance, I like those types of people because they're easygoing, down to earth. They have their spiritual standards and practices and spiritual laws they uphold, but at the same time they know it's okay to let your hair down and step away from that, because too much of anything, I'm telling you, could drive you mad. And then you'll just be like judging people for just living their life. Okay, coming out in the upright position, you have priest. Hey, gang gang, right? Light attribute, that's what I'm saying. Facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So it's like when you were in, and we were just talking about when you're very tapped into energy like that, but you're in the light attribute. So you could possibly, like when it says being a channel, you could be a helper of energy, transmuting energy for others and transmuting it for yourself and serving as a channel between the spiritual energy to the physical. So when you are in that type of position, you have to have one foot in the water, which is the yin, the spiritual, and one foot on the earth to keep yourself grounded. Because when you are a channel, you get messages, you can pick up on things, especially if you really operate through certain clairs. Clairaudience is a crazy gift, and you gotta really be strong of mind to hone clairaudience, because you're gonna pick up on conversations in rooms you're not even in. You can pick up people's thoughts, or the way people, if someone is speaking your name, you can hear it. Even, I don't care where the fuck you are in the world, you'll be able to hear that shit. If people are gonna tell you that I'm crazy and that's not true, I've been living with it all my life. It's very true. All the clairs have powerful things to them that make you a channel of spiritual energy, and you serve as that channel. Some of us choose to share our gifts with others to help them get answers and clarity. Some of us are meant to keep those gifts to ourselves, but the channel is still there. Okay? And that's the energy. And you know, it's so funny because the last reading we did, it was for the priestess and the priest. And then tonight, I spoke to the priest and gave them a shout out too. So it's like the energy is aligning, okay? So some of you are just tapping into your intuitive gifts, okay? And really like standing in your power, even through, you know, the battles, the darkness, the shadow of it all. You're still standing firm with the priest in the upright position here. Coming out in the upright position, you have destroyer, light attribute, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. I told your ass that earlier. Thank you for the super chat, Lily Cat. I didn't even know it was in here, girl. Why you didn't say nothing? Um, I'm telling you, we talked about this earlier. Shit is breaking down, man. The world in the upright. That's that new life, that new world. You're creating it. And remember, I was telling you with the two of wands in reverse and the devil, I was like, oh, you just got here. My bad. I'm talking shit. Hey, girl. um, with the devil and the two of wands in reverse, I was telling you, you're just like releasing all toxicity, anything that can be destructive. You're releasing it, or you're in the process of that. That's this new life you're preparing for. I'm telling you, you're ready for this next part of your journey, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Because look, it's like a destructive tower. It's like this volcano erupting, but then look at the beautiful colors at the top of the volcano. It's new life. It comes from this dark, empty space, the shadow work, and then boom, new life. Coming out in the upright position, you have King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Period. Somebody like, I don't want to be no leader. Okay, you don't have to be, but you got the spirit of a leader. You have the attributes of a leader. It says enlightened, benevolent leadership. So even if somebody comes to you for advice, you may give a solid, unbiased opinion that could lead them in the right direction. Instead of coming from a wounded space, you may be a clear channel of unbiased energy that could potentially lead somebody in the right direction. It says benefiting those in your charge. And this is not to say you are in charge of anyone. What this is speaking to is in charge. If someone comes to me like, hey, or I need a reading, they're putting me in charge to channel energy for them. So that's what it means. It's not like you in charge of that person. You're in charge of whatever they come to you to seek solace or solutions from. So, you know. But with King in the upright position, you're going to do it with integrity. You know what I mean? Rather than lead them to destruction, here with the destroyer in the upright, the light attribute, you'll tell them something that can help them instead of create a bigger problem than they're already in. Okay. Child divine in reverse, shadow attribute, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So if you have children and you feel like you are under spiritual attack, you have a duty to like spiritually cleanse their room, their space, find ways to give them spiritual baths and stuff because they are unable to defend themselves from evil forces. And what happens is if someone sends an attack towards you, but you are stronger in spirit and more protected, it can hit like your child, or if you're a single parent or whatever, however it goes, it can hit the weakest energy around you. So that's why I always tell everybody when they come to me for consultation, if you're doing a spiritual cleanse on yourself, everybody in the home needs to do it. The whole house needs to be cleansed and smoked out, and everybody has to take the bath. not just you, because you'll take the bath and then guess what the energy gonna do? Jump on somebody who else didn't do it. And I know people who are not in into spirituality the way we are gonna be like, that's crazy, that can't happen. But that is not true. It can happen, and it happens a lot. And you'll have a baby or a child having nightmares and anxiety, and all of a sudden, like, your child will start being unruly with you and stuff. And you know, for those of you who fuck with me, you know when somebody has sent some energy to you. If everyone in the home is not cleansed, it's just gonna keep bouncing around. That's why I always say, if you know you're under spiritual attack and you come to me and I give you a recommendation for a certain bath to take or a certain thing to do to the home, do it so that everybody can be cleansed. Because these types of energies will bounce back and forth, and they'll bounce with the shadow attribute of the child divine. You could have a child that's clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant, whatever. You could have a child that's a star child or a crystal child or an indigo child, and they're going to be able to pick up on energy too, but they're not going to really know how to say it to you sometimes. And remember, we talked about earlier that you could have been like that as a child, like just always sensitive to energy. So imagine like what your child could be feeling. Even if it's just getting them certain bracelets and talismans and crystals and things to wear and doing little protective things in their personal space, you have to extend that outwardly, because you have the mystic in the upright position, right? Light attribute reveals an intimate union with the divine. You already know shit. You already know what you're picking up on. But they don't. So that's why, as high priestess and high priest, we have a responsibility to protect children, child divine. These are children who are born with divine gifts, and we are in this spiritual warfare for a reason, so that the generation that comes after us will know how to protect them, because we are essentially like bringing healing to the world, and it comes from the generation after us, and it starts with us if we've come from a space where our gifts weren't protected when we were little. So it's like we have to pay it forward. So you know if your child has a gift. Okay. Now this is touchy. And it's the last one Spirit pulled out. Mother in reverse. So somebody could have had a very strained relationship with their mother. Um, for some of you, your mother didn't raise you. You could have been raised by like a grandmother or an aunt or something like that. Um, there's some mother wounds there for someone. Okay. This says shadow attribute, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So somebody neglected their child for a long time, all the important moments, and then once this child had to fend for themselves and learn things for themselves and become independent and very opinionated, this caused a bigger rift in the mother wound, because at some point the mother wanted to regain control, but it's like, you didn't even nurture me and teach me the things I need to know. I had to learn them on my own. So, you know, or it's like somebody always like puts their motherly duties off on someone else. They always need someone else to step in and like do their motherly duties for them. But Spirit is also telling me too that somebody was a smother mother because they didn't have that growing up, and because there was an absence of a father in some aspects, which can sometimes create a mother wound too. It's so odd how that happens, but it's really not, because it takes a mother and a father to create a child anyway. So it's like one of those wounds can impact the other. So that happened for someone as well. I feel like there's a parent who feels guilty that they did too much. All right, let's move forward. The reason I say that those one of those wounds can affect the other is because, like, say you're a single mom and there's an absent father, it's so much responsibility on you to like protect and nurture. Although you do that instinctively anyway, but like it's like you have to do that, and then it puts a lot of pressure on you and a lot of pressure on the child, and it's like those kind of wounds, those are the things that actually can create generational curses, like abandonment issues and stuff like that. Like, so, it's our responsibility. And back in the day, we probably had like high priestesses and high priests in our neighborhoods and didn't even know it. Those would be the people that wasn't creeps, that'd catch you outside doing something you ain't had no business and be like, get in the house or I'm gonna tell your mama. And it was cool to say that to you. You know what I'm saying? Or like the person who worked at the corner store that your grandma always sent you with a note to get cigarettes from. You remember that shit? Your grandma sent you with a note and they phone number on that motherfucker and be like, give her a pack of Benson and Hedges ultralight menthols. Call me when she get there, and it's okay for you to give. Like back in the day, like we had community, we had like tribe, we had neighbors and shit like that who were like your parents, and people who worked at the stores that knew your family. Like you couldn't do nothing back in the day. That shit was crazy back in the day. You couldn't do nothing. Being got in trouble all the way home for people that ain't even your parent. Ooh, why'd you do that? You ain't gonna get in trouble. Damn, well, you rubbing it in. By the time you get home, you scared as fuck because everybody on the block knew you did something you had no business. And everybody know you about to get a whooping. Like, we couldn't do nothing back in the day, man. But we had community. It was fun. We drank out the water hose. We played in the front yard. Like, we did all the things, man. All right, let's see here. We used to have slip and slides on the front lawn. All the neighborhood kids used to be running up with their little bathing suits and swim trunks on. We used to play hide and go seek. I'm ashamed to admit, we played hide and go get it. Lord. We played freeze tag. We had the life, man. And the crazy thing about it is, we had no care in the world And we probably didn't even know that Big Mama was barely making it, barely putting food on the table. We probably didn't know Mom's barely had it, but she made her way out of no way. We probably didn't know Dad was tired of work and exhausted from dealing with people on their ass. And like, we didn't even know all those things. We just knew we ate, we got in the bath, we went to school. Like, that's all we knew. We didn't know the shit behind the scenes. And when you realize it now, that shit be putting everything into perspective. Like, damn. Some days you probably be thinking, like, how did they put up with all of this shit? Wasn't no internet, wasn't no Google. How did they get all these answers? How did they know all this shit? How did they keep their head up? You know what I'm saying? I be thinking about shit like that because I always hung out with people older than me. And I was always the kid that sat up under the grandparents and watched them cook and watched them talk about stuff and do stuff. So it always intrigued me, like how now as an adult myself, I'll be like, how was they making it? Like, how was they getting through shit? You know what I mean? But shit, I'll tell your ass in a minute. Go down the street with this cup and get some sugar from Miss So-and-so. You know, like, it was so different than it is now. Okay, you guys got seal, vulnerability. All right. And your feels. It's okay. Feel everything. And then, discard the things you no longer need to feel. But you gotta feel it to heal it. You know? The first vulnerability is with yourself. Okay? This card says, never mistake kindness as weakness. A project could be in jeopardy. A relationship is not what you think it is. You are easily influenced. Someone has a hold over you. Forgive yourself and others. Emotions run the show. Past hurts affect behavior towards others. Up your protection. So, yeah, you got to up your protection. Because remember I told you with that devil card that somebody was like super in their like feelings or whatever? And they were fuming mad with the Five of Swords. So, yeah, protect yourself at this time. Because somebody could be mistaking your kindness for weakness. HB3, you shared that video with me. This girl was talking. I reshared it on Twitter. But this young lady was talking about how, like, when you show up with respect for yourself and you not wilding out and popping off at everything, people think that, like, you weak. And she was like, no, I just don't have to be in gangster mode 24/7. I don't have to be on the defense 24/7. And I feel like people take that side of you as a weakness because you're not always like easily triggered and argumentative and ready to snap at any moment. But that's one of the main reasons you are going to have to up your protection, because the enemy sees that as a vulnerability, a soft space, a segue in to cause drama in your life. And that's why I always tell you, let people fall out with themselves, but still protect yourself. Because people feel like, like, for example, me, I'm always laughing, sharing funny memes and stuff like that. So people will probably look at me and be like, oh, she ain't going to protect herself. She don't know anything. She not smart. No, that's not the case. I just don't feel the need to always be in like war mode. But just because someone likes peace doesn't mean they're not skilled in the art of war. So never judge a book by its cover, but at the same time, still protect yourself. Because when you come across easygoing and down to earth, people are going to try you. Or they're going to discount your care for yourself or your knowledge for yourself. Because if you're not judging them constantly and picking everything apart, they're going to think that you don't have any standards as well. Like, if you're not always judging someone and pointing out people's flaws, they're going to think you don't have any standards. So then they're going to try you in that aspect too. And then that's when you have to show people like, no, I'm not cool with that. And that's that boundary that'll shock a motherfucker, like we talked about earlier. So people could look at you as low-key easy target or vulnerable prey because you're not peacocking and shit. And peacocking just means, like, showing off or boasting and bragging about how tough you are and all this stuff. Weak spirits think that that means power. All right, let's move forward. But people don't know how strong you got to be able to laugh and smile and still have your inner child after the things you've been through. That just means you haven't allowed the world and your experiences and circumstances to harden you. You still have some purity left in you. Okay, you guys have B coming out, community, and we were just laughing and talking about having community, on the way home. And bees is tough, man. I love just watching stuff about bees because they gonna go wherever the queen go. They gonna go wherever the matriarch go. And I forgot this lady name, but I follow her on TikTok. And whenever she goes to rescue bees, because if the bees die, we have nothing. We won't have no fruit, no vegetables, nothing, because they pollinate everything. So all this, oh Lord, we're gonna have to get on Patreon for that. But anyway, we need the bees to live. And so when this lady goes to rescue bees and to take them back to her farm, like, first thing she do is like remove all the like honeycomb and their little stuff and puts it in another thing to transport them in. And then she gets like this cute little hair clip and she finds the queen bee and she clips it and then she puts it in a new place that they're supposed to live. And then all the bees just gravitate towards where the new hive is, wherever the queen is. So it's like, it's just beautiful to me. But anyway, back to this card. Let's read this. I can read it here all night. And bees are good omens. Bees are good luck. Bees in the animal totem represent fortune, like a change of luck. Like, look up the animal totem of bees. I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay. This card says, make time to be with family and friends. Be part of a community, helping others and the earth. Abundance is flowing into your life. Develop new ideas and projects and see them to completion. Take responsibility for your own actions. Talk to the bees. Yeah. Accountability. We always talking about that on my channel, but I feel like that's that acceptance and you know, as far as make time to be with family and friends, I know some of you guys have some tight situations with family, but sometimes you got to create your own family. But I feel like you do need to be around loved ones at this time, or be around community, be around people who speaking life into each other, talking about ideas instead of other people, talking about how to make something solid. You know what I'm saying? Because we are going to have to start building our own communities. It's like so expensive to live. Like, it's crazy, and it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. Like, we have to start building solid communities of people getting back to bartering and being able to borrow sugar, being able to borrow some flour, some salt. Like, we're going to have to get back to what community really is and not all this fake snake shit that people have turned so-called communities into. That's why I don't even be clicking up and being none of that shit like that. All of us who be on this HP readings, we are all sovereign beings that just come together to reason and move forward. But we can still have community within that. You know what I'm saying? Like how if one of us is going through it, we all speak life into each other. But we got to get back some type of form of purity within community and keep the lower aspect of our egos out of that shit, because it's destroying everything around us. It's destroying everything. We are all so magical and powerful. We could be creating life and uplifting each other. But anyway, let's move on. People be so afraid to build community because they don't want to see somebody be a leader. They don't want to see somebody get more attention than them. They don't want to see somebody succeed in a way that they're not. That's why we can't have no community, because everybody in the community got secret animosity with each other. Like, that shit is stupid to me. Or people say they community and then be sitting behind the screens evil eyeing each other and sending bad prayers to each other. Like, everybody got different gifts. Everybody got something different to offer. It's not a fucking competition. Oh yeah, happy full moon and Capricorn strawberry moon. Hey, on a Friday. I think it started at 9 p.m. Eastern time or something like that. Okay, so we're going to have to get a moonology card after this. Spirit is so hilarious. Okay. You guys got number 23, which breaks down to the 5. This card says, we are all mad here. Everyone is a little different. And I was just saying that. Okay, it says we all mad. Like, we all crazy. We all ain't got it together. All right, let's see. This card says, beginning to realize that everyone is interesting and a little bit different and full of secrets, good and bad. Understanding that hiding what makes you you, your very own self, is not only exhausting, but it is robbing the world of your unique wonder. Discovering that you are a little mad, and in truth, is everyone else. Embrace your eccentricities and your own peculiar genius. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all got different things. But that's what's cool. Like, I like getting to know people that are different than me. Like, different cultures, different ways of life. Like, you learn so much by being around people who are different. If everybody was the same, it'd be so boring, you know. That's why there's no point on trying to fit in. Just be who you are. Peculiar genius. Damn, it was this movie. I always talk about this movie. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it had peculiar in it. It was about this lady who had like a magical school or something like that. Oh well. Let's get a moonology card, gang. I probably need to watch that movie so that it can stop always like randomly popping up in my mind. Yeah, MS, it was something like that. It was something like that. Yo, I've been watching okay, so I watched, what did I watch? I watched Twilight Zone on YouTube, like an old episode. And then all these old shows just started pouring into my feed. But I had already liked like the old shows, Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, shit like that I used to watch when I was a kid, just been popping up on my timeline. But anyway, I saw this episode of Twilight Zone, and it's got Bruce Willis in it. And I think it is like, I don't know how, it's probably like from the 80s or something because it looked really old. But anyway, but it's still good to see. And it's called episode is called Shatterday, like Shatterday. Shatterday. Oh my god, you have to watch it. It's like 30 minutes, but it's so good. I'm not going to give no spoilers, but you know Bruce Willis is like a good actor or whatever. And you got to watch that episode. It's like it's crazy. It's not scary or nothing like that, but it's like mind fuckery, past lifey, alternate dimensiony kind of shit. Yeah, I still watch the PJs. It comes on they have it on YouTube, they have it on Tubi. Girl, yeah, I still watch the PJs. That was my shit. I was just watching that like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Let's get into Moonology energy. Yeah, but watch that. Watch that old episode of the Twilight Zone Shatterday with Bruce Willis in it. It's crazy. It's a cold episode, man. It's cold. I love Thurgood. And Juicy and what's his name? Okay. You guys got South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Yep. Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, because that's South Node energy. Doing the same shit you used to do over and over again and expecting different results. Nope. But see, the Six of Cups was in reverse. And we already talked about how you had walked away from the past. And that's what had some people upset with you anyway. Because they felt like when you walked away from the old you walked away from them. And sometimes it be like that. You walk away from the old you. People who still clinging on to that old you are left there. Bottom of the deck you have fix the moon. Hold on to your vision. Yeah, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, gang. All right, let's get a message from the fairies. Since it is a full moon. Fairies like full moons for some weird reason. Alright. Oh my god, bro. Y'all just saw me open this deck. And I just said, let's get a message from the fairies. Fairies like full moons for some reason. Tell me as soon as I open the deck, look what came out. Moon energy and protection. I'm not lying, gang. I just opened it right in front of y'all. Let's read these two. That's crazy. Okay. It says, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. We're all affected by the moon, whether we realize it or not. Perhaps you feel especially tuned in to the moon cycle right now. The fairy of moonlight often appears when we have too many thoughts or are feeling confused. You can call on this fairy to take away any concerns or to inspire you to come up with solutions for the challenges you're facing. Working in harmony with the moon can enhance any efforts you're making to manifest something in your life. Wow, that's crazy. The new moon phase is the perfect time to plant the seed of a wish you may have. And that moon comes on the 28th, I believe. The new moon. But it's crazy how this moon card just came out, and then protection. And you just had that card and the vulnerability that was talking about up your protection. All right, let's read this. The spirit turned right to it. I didn't even have to do nothing. Okay. The fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. The fairies of protection are forming a powerful fairy ring of light around you or something or someone close to you. Remember I was telling you about protecting your children when you're doing protection on yourself too? Okay. Providing the extra boost of protection that's needed right now. If you're especially sensitive or empathic, you might find yourself picking up vibes from places or people around you. These may include unpleasant vibes as well as good ones. And this is where the fairies of protections come in, because their ring of rainbow light acts as a protective shield from any unwanted energies. When we're physically open, we act as a beacon and can attract different types of energy. Some of these energies may be unwanted. So the fairies of protection remind you to use psychic protection when undertaking any type of spiritual work or meditation, and will give you their protection too. Mm. This card is also a reminder to make sure you are spiritually grounded, which can add an extra layer of psychic protection. Boom. Yep. Protecting your crown chakra. Yep. I know, and this is not uncommon. I know you guys notice that a lot of spiritualists who like really about that life, they protect their head, whether it be like with scarves or head wraps or some type of shielding that they may put that you don't even see. A lot of spiritualists and people who are sensitive to energy, like we were talking about, they protect their crown chakra. And it's so important. Even if you get like a quick weave or some braids, bless the hair before you put it in your head. Do something. Put a talisman in your braid, something, but protect your crown chakra. It's not going to hurt. Spirits are telling you to up your protection at this time. We got that couple times tonight, so that's a clear indication that you need to be upping your protection, because you're growing more and more sensitive to the energies around you, and it's just good right now because it's a lot of spiritual chaos going on, people doing crazy shit, throwing magic back and forth at each other, and people envious and evil eyeing and psychic attacking people and being psychic vampires. All kind of shit going on right now. Everybody got their own shit going on. Protect yourself. Protect your home, your children, your car, all the things. You can't hurt. What can a little extra protection hurt? Nothing. Okay? All right, guys. That was your message to the High Priestess. Shout out again to everybody in the chat, my moderators, new subscribers, my loyal subscribers. Thanks again to Lily Cat for the super chat. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading, purchase anything from my websites. Okay, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance. Love you too.